Good morning, everyone. My name is Julie. I am the owner and founder of Lady Faulty's Apothecary. We are here today to talk about the weekly astrology. This is what I'd like to call the Cliff Notes version. So before we get started, we're going to smudge a little bit. Let me see if I can just get a leaf here. Yeah. So just a little leaf. That's all I need for today's purposes. And some for you guys out there. All right, so I'm going to just put that over there to burn. And we will pick a new card for this week. So last week we had a blessing to lift sadness. And so we will go ahead and morning Kimberly, right on time. So we're putting last week's card back in, and we're going to go ahead and shuffle and see what we get for this week. What's it going to be? Oh, I'm not sure we've had this one before. A blessing of forgiveness. So maybe you've been carrying something around that you need to let go of. Or maybe you need to forgive yourself for something. I will get a picture of this up and a little write-up done over on the Facebook group, which is Lady Faulty's Light Healers. So you can head on over to there. If you are not a member, just there's like 3 questions, I think, and just go ahead and answer them and it'll let you right in. If for some reason you don't answer the questions, it'll ask me if I want to approve you, and I just do until you give me a reason not to. So, which I haven't ever had that happen. So, but I will get a picture of that up and post it for you. So I will put the card right on top of my phone so I don't forget. So yeah, so we've gone ahead and smudged and we've pulled our card. And let's get right into it. All right. So again, this is a Cliff Notes version. So this is just going to give you the basic energies of each day. How that energy affects each one of us is similar, but not the same. It will depend on everybody's charts, where their placements are, how it's going to affect them. For example, today we have a Leo moon. So if somebody has a lot of Leo in their chart, it might be a little over the top. If you don't have any Leo in your chart, it might give you a little boost, just as a quick reference. So, if you ever have any questions or comments or anything, just put them down below, or you can always private message me as well. I'm fine with that. And I can answer your questions that way as well. So, as well as with the stones. So, depending on how you want to work with the energy, if you want to amplify it, or maybe if you want to clear it out, or if you want to balance it, there could be some different stones that you might want to work with other than the ones that I'm going to cover. So these are just some general ideas of ones that you might want to use and why. So let's go ahead and get started. Today is September 11th, Monday. So Leo moon in harmony with Venus. So we know Venus is all about how we love. Might have some romantic urges today. Also could be creative. So romantic and passion and creativity kind of all go hand in hand. So you might be feeling some creative energy. So maybe if you have something that you like to make or something that you've been wanting to make, you might have a drive to kind of do that today. But also, like I said, could be a surge of some romantic nature. So you might be feeling a little bit more affectionate or admiration towards someone. Um, and again, like I just said, the energies are going to affect everyone. So everyone's going to be having that same energy that's around them, but it's going to affect people differently depending on where their placements are. So just be aware, um, to put it delicately, um, someone that you're feeling affectionate towards might not necessarily be feeling affectionate back towards you, or they might just not be feeling affectionate at all. Throw my husband under the bus here, I always do, but he's a Virgo, and he's not a super romantic kind of guy. That's not how Virgos show their feelings. So, for example, for him, the way he shows that he loves me is he makes sure that my car is safe. He makes sure that the driveway is plowed. He makes sure, things like that. But he's not the one to hold the door open for me and things like that. So just be aware. That's just an example. My husband gets talked about a lot here, um, that it's just because, like I said, not everybody's chart is the same. Somebody who is a Virgo is going to react very differently than someone who is a Taurus or someone who is a Leo or an Aries. They're all going to act differently with each of these energies. So just be aware that, if you're not getting back what you're putting out, it might not necessarily be that they're not into you. It could just be that that's just not the way they express themselves. Okay. So that was a long way to get to a short message. Sorry. Today's color is white, and I picked Leo in love. It's tangerine quartz. It says matches your passion and draws others into your circle of fun. So just trying to kind of like be in balance with everybody, right? So some tangerine quartz. All right. Tomorrow, Tuesday, the 12th, still Leo moon. It's moving into tension with Uranus. So there could be some heightened emotions. You could be feeling a little sensitive. You could be kind of being moody. So your emotions might kind of be all over the place. You might be a little more reactive, emotional wise than normal. So just be aware of all of those things that might be happening tomorrow. It would be a really good day or it wouldn't be a really good day to make impulsive decisions, right? So if we're being moody and we're kind of all over the place and kind of on a roller coaster ride with our emotions, probably not a great day to make decisions. We are still in Mercury retrograde. We'll talk about that in a little bit because it does go direct this week. So, that's going to be coming to an end. But still, on Tuesday, we're still going to be in Mercury retrograde. So that's also a reason not to make impulsive decisions. But yeah, so tomorrow, just try to be a little bit flexible with other people. Try to be flexible with yourself because, you're going to kind of be on a roller coaster ride emotional wise. So don't be too hard on yourself. Um, you know, kind of a side note here, but these are reasons why I started doing these videos for days like this. It's great to know that today we might be feeling a little romantic. That's, great. But it's not necessarily going to really change too much about our day. But like on Tuesday, when we have a day that could be a little bit more challenging for us, and I think knowing those energies and kind of knowing how to prepare yourself for those energies makes life so much more, I don't want to say simpler or easier, but I'm not sure the word I'm looking for. Able to cope with them, I guess, maybe. I don't think that's the word I was looking for, but just being able to go through the day and not over analyzing. My brain is constantly on go. And so like a day like that would be like, why am I feeling like this? What is going on? What is, and but then I can just sit back and go, no, you knew the energies are going to kind of be like this today, and my brain is okay with that. It just like kind of lets it go and moves on and doesn't like over process things about it. So hopefully, something in these videos are helpful for you. Hopefully that's why you continue to watch, maybe share, tag a friend, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Tuesday. So try to be a little flexible, like I said, with others and with yourself. And just be mindful of your emotions. If you're feeling sad, um, or angry or stressed or whatever it is, it's okay to acknowledge that and, kind of sit with it if you want to. But, just don't, like I said, don't try to be too reactive about it, um, especially towards other people, but towards yourself as well. So I'm rambling. Tuesday's color is pink, and I picked some lithium quartz. It says will help you avoid anger-related issues by keeping your emotions balanced. So that's where I was kind of going, is by keeping your emotions balanced. We know it's going to be kind of a rocky roller coaster day tomorrow. So if we could just kind of try to help smooth that out as much as possible. But then again, by being aware that we might be all over the place, might help us as well, kind of deal and go through the day. So Wednesday, September 13, Moon is moving over into Virgo. So Virgo energy, you've heard me guys talk about this a million times because, like I said, my husband is Virgo. So, but you're going to be feeling very detail oriented. You're going to want order. You're going to want to be organized, focusing on tasks, getting things done, decluttering, all of those things. But again, the one thing for Virgo is they want to know that what they're doing is in service of someone, that it's helpful for someone, not usually for themselves, usually for someone else. So, whatever that might look like for you, how that might affect you, but you're going to probably want to be doing something that's going to just be getting something done. If you've got something finished, if you've got something started, it's a good time to finish it up. Projects, things like that. Like I said, just organizing, decluttering, maybe your house, maybe your workspace, maybe your car. I don't know. It could, whatever it is that needs to be decluttered. But again, every side has, the light and the shadow. Virgo energy, we can be a little overcritical. So be aware of that. They're the ones that sometimes be like, I have to do it because you won't do it as good as I'm going to do it. Or sometimes it's more like if they're doing something, they feel like people might be being overcritical of them. So you might be feeling that way as well. If you're doing something, you might feel that somebody's going to be overcritical about what you're doing, or you, on the other aspect, you could be being a little overcritical of how somebody else is doing something. So just be aware of that. That could cause some stress and some conflict. So, just be aware of keeping that in check. Sometimes it's just better off not to say something sometimes. All right, so moving over to Thursday, September 14th, still moon in Virgo. It's going to be new moon in Virgo. And so I will be here Thursday morning at 10 again this week to go over the new moon energy a little bit more in depth, and what it might be looking like for you, what might be coming around for energy, maybe things to work on manifesting. So new moon is when we want to manifest, when we want to call things in. Full moon is when we want to release things that are no longer serving us. So maybe over the next couple of days, you could think of things that you might want to be manifesting. So, but again, that Virgo energy is going to make you the same that I just said, basically detailed, organized, things like that. So during this particular new moon in Virgo, so maybe something to work on might be some self-improvements. Not saying you're a Virgo and you need to self-improve. I'm saying because of the Virgo energy, self-improvement is a good one to work on. The other thing I wrote down, again, like I said, the overanalyzing and being overcritical. So just as far as the self-improvement, don't be too hard on yourself. Whatever it is that you want to be improving, maybe find something small to work on and go from there. I struggle with, still to this day, I have for a long time, throat chakra issues. One of the things that I struggle with is I repeat myself when I think people are not listening to me, or when I don't feel like people understood what I was saying, or when I feel like maybe people didn't think that what I said was they didn't take it as important as I'm trying to relate to them. So I repeat myself, and people will just look at me like literally, you just said that like 5 seconds ago. And it happens all the time to me. So that is going to be something that I'm going to be working on, is not repeating myself over and over to people. If I don't get the reaction or the response that I thought or I was expecting, to just move on with it and let it go, right? Anyhow, something small, and it is a small. It's instead of just, it's a big deal. It's something that I've struggled with for a long time. So, but I'm saying small. In fact, in the aspect of, I'm not saying I'm gonna work on my throat chakra. Like, I've picked one thing related to my throat chakra to work on. So, hopefully, I'm making sense and not rambling here, but. I don't think I went over the colors of the day, and I don't know who's beeping their horn. Nice. Share it with me if you can. Tuesday, I don't know if I said Tuesday's color was, I'm sorry, we'll go back. Monday's color was white. Tuesday's color was pink. Wednesday's color was green. If I said it, I'm sorry, I'm repeating it, but I don't think I said it. So back to Thursday, new moon in Virgo. Yeah, so pick something that, is a specific, I don't want to say task, but something to manifest, something to work on. So it doesn't have to be a big thing as far as like broad. Like, you're not going to be like, I'm going to be the perfect person. Like, okay, that's great, but that kind of leaves it wide open, and you're kind of setting yourself up for disappointment when that doesn't happen. So if you pick something that's a little bit more manageable, and I try to tell people to pick a small goal, and then when you achieve it, it's a confidence booster. It gives you that drive to kind of keep going, and then pick another thing to work on, whether that's yourself or a project or school or life or whatever. Pick small, easy tasks and build yourself up to that end place where you want to be. But so Thursday, just be aware that you could be being a little overcritical, but it's a good day to do detail-oriented stuff and to do some self-improvement. And like I said, I'll be back on Thursday morning at 10. to go over the new moon energy in a little more detail. And then I'll usually talk about some things that you might want to use during the new moon or during ritual or on your altar space or however you choose to do your new moon stuff. So Thursday's color, yellow. I'm rambling now totally. I picked white jade. Says, lets you appreciate the things as they are and eliminates the compulsive to fix everything. Um, so, yeah, it's kind of a hard one. But Virgo wants to fix almost everything all the time, right? So whenever there's a problem, they want to fix it for you. So self-improvement and fixing things, and yeah, so just finding that balance. I guess to transition, because you're manifesting and you're changing and you're working with something. It's a transition. I'm so messed up here. I'm so totally screwed up. So sorry. What is going on today? I don't know what's going on today. This was supposed to be for Wednesday. This one was supposed to be for Thursday. Black agate reminds Virgo that everything will turn out as expected. So that's the one for the new moon. That whatever is meant to be is going to happen. So don't stress too much about it. All right. Now I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday cards. I'm like, what's going on today? I don't know. So Friday, the 15th, Mercury is going direct in Virgo. So again, detailed order, organization, decluttering, all of that is still going to stay the same, with the extra bonus that Virgo going direct in, wow, Mercury going direct in Virgo is also going to really bring some clear communication to us. So again, that organized, detailed, and order is going to flow over into our communication styles, which apparently I really need right now. So it's a really good time to do, again, tasks, make any kind of plans. Constructive conversations are going to be good. But again, be aware of that overcritical and that overanalyzing that could come through for the Virgo energy. So just a quick note on Mercury going direct on Friday. I have always advocated in all of my videos that, not to make huge life-changing decisions during Mercury retrograde. Things that are going to financially affect you, things that are going to romantically affect you, things like that, big things in your life. It's not like, I always order the chicken and today I'm going to order the steak, kind of stuff. It's the big stuff, things that have to do with contracts, selling large things, houses, cars. Marriage is one I've talked about many times. Marriage, I don't recommend if you suddenly wake up during Mercury retrograde and are like, we're going to get married, and you run off and get married. If you have been engaged and planning your wedding for months, and you picked the date several months ago, whatever. I'm not talking about that, because that decision was made outside of Mercury retrograde. Your wedding date just happens to fall inside that. But it's the ones like, you just wake up and decide like, hey, it's Monday, Leo moon, we're all feeling a little romantic. Why don't we get married on Saturday or today, and run off and get married? Like, don't make those decisions. Hold off. But I'm still a big believer that, energies can linger for a little while. I would, again, recommend, even though Mercury's going to go direct on Friday, I would still hold off another couple of days on making really big decisions. If it's a big decision, if it's a life-changing decision, if it's something that's going to affect your relationship, your financial situation, your overall life, give it a few more days, right? If it's really going to impact your life, give it a few more days, just to be sure. I mean, maybe I'm being over protective of you, but I just think if it's really important and it is a big decision, it's just better off to just give it a few more days and then make your decision. So, rant over. Friday's color is cream, and I picked some blue aventurine for Virgo. It says, will keep your inner self free of conflict and feeling lively. So just that inner conflict, that overcritical, that overanalyzing, being too hard on yourself. So some blue aventurine will help with that. Saturday, September 16th, Libra moon in harmony with Uranus. So there could be some heightened emotions, some heightened insights might be coming, which, might be good, again, coming out of Mercury retrograde and moving, into better decisions and better communication. So some heightened insight might be good there. Again, I still wrote down avoid impulsive actions, impulsive decisions. Be aware that you might on Saturday be feeling some erratic behavior. So again, keeping all of that in balance and in check for yourself as much as we possibly can. Sometimes our emotions get the best of us, and that's okay. You're a Libra. And so that might affect you quite a bit, right? So that's kind of what I was saying at the beginning of the video, is depending on where your placements are, is going to depend on how it affects you. Like, I don't have any Libra in my chart. So the way it affects Kimberly, who says she's a Libra, is going to affect, the energy is going to affect me very differently, where I have no Libra in my chart. So that's where some differences could come in. So for me, it might be an energy that is unfamiliar to me. It might be an energy that I might want to utilize that I don't normally have. But for Kimberly, it could be that it maybe is a little bit too much Libra energy for her, and she needs to maybe bring that back and dial it back a little bit. So, just some examples there. So Saturday's color is purple, and I picked some blue lace agate. So easing stress and helping with being overwhelmed. So again, if you have a lot of Libra energy, and Libra energy might be a little bit putting you too much over the top, you might want to work with some blue lace agate. All right, and finishing up Sunday, the 17th, Venus is in tension with Jupiter. So what does that mean, right? Because Venus is all about love, we know that, and Jupiter is all about being optimistic. So, like, how's that gonna happen? How's that gonna work, right? Well, so it may be a little bit too much. So the intention part of it, and it's not intention, it's intention. I always want to clarify that. Could be a little bit of indulgence for you, but it also can definitely be, it could possibly be overindulgence. Most likely it will be. Whatever that looks like for you, whatever it is that you might like to indulge in. So maybe it's food, maybe it's alcohol, maybe it's shopping. For me, it's going to probably be sweets. I love my sugar in my candy. But I also do like online shopping. Like, it's really dangerous because it's just so easy to hit that button just and have it come right to the house, right? So, so just be aware of whatever maybe things that you like to indulge in, you know, and if your thing that you like to indulge in is maybe say some self-care and you just want to have a me day, like I think that's probably okay. Like I don't know if you can over spoil yourself as far as like, I'm going to do some grounding, or I'm going to take a nice bath, or I'm going to just kind of sit in my pajamas for the day. If it goes towards more of, okay, I'm going to go get my hair done, and I'm going to get my nails done, and I'm going to get a facial, and I'm going to buy myself a new wardrobe, like, okay, so maybe, don't do that. um, don't make those decisions still. But, just be aware that whatever it is that is kind of your thing on Sunday, you may be overindulging in that a little bit. So whether it's food, alcohol, shopping, whatever it looks like for you, you could be a little bit over the top with that. So again, just avoid impulsive decisions, avoid things that are going to affect you financially. Maybe don't take your credit card with you if you go out on Sunday. I don't know, whatever, again, whatever it looks like for you. Yeah. So Sunday's color is white, and I picked some brown striped jasper, and it says helps maintain control and not sacrifice yourself for peace. But I picked it for that first part of helping maintain control. So it's really good. It's just a nice grounding stone. Tiger's eye is good for grounding. So helping us just be a little bit more grounded on Sunday. So, all right. So that's going to wrap it up for this week's astrology. I think I totally botched it up. I missed the colors. I missed the cards. I don't know what was going on today. Sorry, guys. I'll try to do better. It is what it is, right? So anyway, yeah. So if you have questions, certainly put them in the comments. If you have insight of your own that you would like to add, please put that in there. I'm always interested to see how other people think about things, how other people might interpret things. And, sometimes people get offended because I'll question it. And I'm not questioning you. I'm questioning because I want to learn. I want to understand. Like I'm not doubting you or saying that what you're thinking or feeling or your insight is not accurate. I want to understand how you came to that, why you came to that, things like that. So if anybody, if I question anybody, I'm not questioning your motive or your insight or things like that. I want to understand. I want to learn. That's the Sagittarius part of me, of always wanting to know why, when, how come, all of that. So anyway, put it in the comments below, or like I said, if you prefer, you can private message me. That's perfectly fine as well. I'm on Messenger. You can just look me up and find me. So yeah, and then I will be back. It's fine. It's Monday. Yeah, it's going to be a Monday, maybe. I don't know. I'm a little crazy here, I guess, already. So yeah, remember to comment, subscribe, just say hi, tell me where you're from, tell me the best part of this video, whether it's the the cards, or I don't know, whatever you like, or maybe for some strange reason, you just can't get enough of my strange, weird rambling. Who knows? And yeah, just say hi. So give me a thumbs up. And thanks for watching. And as always, remember to be kind. Your kindness is not only going to improve somebody else's day, it could improve your day, and it could potentially change someone's life for the better, and it doesn't cost us anything. So thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye.